Just pretend you're Daniel.
Oh, that was great.
Well, it was a great read by Daniel. I mean, that's
But,
why,
how did he do it?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be here.
You know,
Well, it wasn't that difficult. I mean, Tony was messing around for the value. That Tony probably would have bet the flop if he had the king round in that position with all those spades out there.
Daniel did very well to check the flop, and now even if Tony G does have a spade, the odds of drawing it are much worse, aren't they?
The real pot.
There's a lot of stuff that went on that hand, Park.
There was, and I only saw about half of it.
So Daniel Negreanu doing the deed for Canada, and with that pot, he's taken a bite out of Tony G, established himself on the table, and
Thanks, eh? Thanks, eh? We say eh.
gone into second place.
I don't say
I don't either.
A lot of people might have just folded the king there. The bet was pretty big.
A lot of people might have folded. A lot of people might have called to see what was going to happen on the river. Now, Daniel isn't the kind of guy that messes around. You know, when Daniel goes for the chips, he puts them in. He's not.
Would you rather be beat?
I've won more money playing tournament poker than any other player in the world. I had a great 2004, winning about 4.5 million. Won the WPT Player of the Year, Card Player of the Year, the World Series Poker Player of the Year. So clearly I feel as though Canada has a good representative for this event. One of the things I always loved about poker is that it's all the pressure's on me. You know, my destiny's in my hands. This is a unique situation. Along with Jason and Evelyn, my teammates, we have to start thinking a little bit about keeping ourselves in the game to make sure that we continue to advance. Of course, there are prizes for winning, but the key goal is to get the team through in each event. So strategically, that's going to make me play differently against my own teammates than I would normally. Poker's gotten so big and so hot, but one of the things that we haven't had is an event like this, which is really fun and exciting. Frankly, it's the reason I'm here. I'm not here for the money. I'm not here, for my own ego. I'm here because it gave me a chance to represent my country, and I'm really proud to be Canadian, and I'm just hoping that we take it all the way.
Big commitment there. You didn't want the flush to come?
No.
Here's Tony fishing around for information. He's a great little scavenger, Tony. He always tries to get something back from the wreckage. I bet he was a scavenger in a previous life.
I had
Probably in the next one as well.
Say it on the stand.
You had a good hand.
Of course I had a good.
That's a good thing to have.
I had the best hand, but I wasn't exactly like close to the nuts or anything.
It's good to see you.
Wish I had the nuts.
Yeah, you would have won.
Park in that old chalkboard tally. Is it 1-1 yet?
Pass.
1-1.
Split.
I don't think so. I think it's about 4-1 to Daniel at the moment. You get extra points for the all-limit to
Yeah,
king.
it's working out just fine. This game's fun all of a sudden.
Daniel said now he's enjoying himself. Sometimes it takes a little loose all in to unlock the shackles of bondage. I'm free.
There's nothing up in drinks?
No, I'm saying we need to get.
Wasn't that your water?
You think with all the money Daniel's making that he's going to do something about that hair?
They were both mine?
Well, this one's.
This must be the dodgiest hairstyle in the whole thing. I think you should go for the full-blown Gus Hansen.
Bottle of water.
Here's a chance for you to get involved. Let's have a look at our fantastic competition. With the World Cup heading our way and the nations getting into a football frenzy, we want to get you in the football mood with our competition. We have 10 World Cup shirts to give away, thanks to Europe's leading online sports store, kitbag.com. You can select which shirt you'd like from any of the teams competing in the World Cup. From England to Germany to Brazil, you can wear your favorite shirt just by answering the following question. A full house is also known as, is it A, dinghy, B, boat, or C, canoe? To enter, just go to www.5.tv/poker and answer the question. Enters must be over 18, and the competition closes midnight on the 6th of June. It's not just the competition on our website. There's loads more poker hints and info for you. Check out the Test Yourself section, where you can see how good you are at spotting a bluffer. If you don't fare too well, don't worry. Click on Watch Now, and some of the biggest names in the game will fill you in on their tips and entertain you with their poker stories. So log on to www.5.tv/poker.
I understand a little bit more advice. I love what you guys say.
Cool.
Cool. Cool. Check and erase.
Well, a lot of limping going on here. It's
All right.
four away, and Tony G in the big blind, last man to check his option, is not checking his option, but exercising it.
We raise up to 12, 14 total.
Pretty big
Pass.
raise, and just big enough. So Negreanu is not going to probably take a flop off, Bart.
Take me down.
Pretty well sized, that raise from Tony G.
Walked right into that one.
Well, as if you didn't want to
I knew it was
put
coming.
in a small raise and
I did pick up a good hand, though. Sure. Like 7-8 suited. That's a monster.
I had 7-9 suited.
Wow.
Dominated.
You had me in real trouble. But we both had to flop it somehow to catch on to it. 5, 6, 8. That would have been really hard flop.
stating the obvious was never down
Party.
too far down
Big
Tony
party,
G's
5,
choice
6,
of conversational
I'm
topics.
happy I'm still drawing.
Tony G's happy to take a lie far enough that he starts to believe it. I'm convinced of that.
Oh, sure. I mean, he believes it before he tells you.
For a 9 for chop.
It's always a good start.
4,000 in the kitty.
Pass.
Action around to the Canadian captain, and those two sevens
Raise
match.
5,000 total. Pass.
3,000 on the two blinds. Does G want to play?
Call.
Two overcards there.
Pass.
And Evelyn
Two
outside.
skippers.
This
Going head
pretty
to
key
head.
matchup here, Parg.
Hey,
Well,
Right,
we're
mate.
kind of expecting, and I'm sure most of the people watching are hoping that it's going to come down to this matchup.
I'll bet it.
12,000.
Tony has missed the flop, but stuck a nice bluff in.
Pass.
Daniel not
I'll bet
going
it in
to
case
compete.
you don't bet it.
I wasn't gonna bet it. 2 queens.
Deuce queen?
2 queens.
2 queen. Oh, come on. Deuce queen is like.
2 sevens.
I know it was good.
I had 2 sevens. No, I did.
One of the great benefits about
real.
being a professional liar is that you
He's
never
not,
believe anything else everything he tells you either. And in this game, that can be a pretty good tactic.
Yeah.
Might have responded this time. If I can nudge people and niggle, I'll start. If you give me a bit of rope, I'll be getting more of it. I'm really, really good. Something I enjoy, upsetting people. On a poker table, it's got nothing to do with life. It's got nothing to do with how you are off the table. It's just while you play, you can be an animal. You've got to win the chips. When you get off, you've got to be a human being and compassionate and all the other things. So just hope people can differentiate from me, who I am off and on the felt.
and why don't you take that bet?
Parg, for all the loud talk that's gone on this table, there haven't really been that many big pots. I mean, it's an aggressive game, but also a careful one.
Well, for all the loud talks to get on this table, there hasn't been very much content in it either. If you ask anybody who's been listening to it exactly what's been said, they'll probably tell you very, very little.
Pass.
The transcript won't be going into any poker museum just yet. Somebody will have to die first.
8,000.
Maybe all of them.
That's on the, pass.
A raise from Evelyn Ing,
It's
and
8,000 total.
Bosnich has picked up a very big
Raise.
hand behind
So you have to raise another 8,000.
the
is that
two
right?
queens.
Minimum, yeah.
Quick to stick the re-raise in, and Daniel trying to work this out. Oh, he's got something as well, Parg. In fact, he's got something very big.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
so
look very big to
52
Daniel right now. Evelyn, who's he knows is playing pretty solid, has raised. There's been a re-raise from Mark Bosnich. Ace Jack is about as useful as a chocolate teapot right here.
Okay, so it's been raised up to 16,000.
A chocolate teapot, yeah. Right, sure. It's 14,000 on Daniel.
But Mark Bosnich just maybe made the mistake that we've seen a few of the soccer players make. That when they make a re-raise, that they're just doubling the original raise, and they keep pricing the original raiser into the pot.
Evelyn drawn live to an ace, but there's only two of them in the deck. But Daniel's folded once. You won't want to hit the case queen, that's for sure.
But when you're pricing an opponent into the pot, I mean, usually they're getting the best of it in terms of pot odds.
7.
Oh, and
Queen.
except in this particular case, where Mark Bosnich has done it absolutely perfectly.
Check.
Check.
There's no way that Evelyn can
15,000.
get away from this, Parg, is there? I mean, this is just a cold deck, pure and simple.
I'll raise.
Well, you may consider
Raise.
Mark Bosnich has got a pair of kings from the way he's played this, because
I'll raise. Can I raise 20?
the queen comes in the flop and you've got ace queen, and